God still does wonders.
I don't know how God did it, but He came through for me.
God did it, and I'm so grateful.
Ahead on God Did It Today, he was wrongly accused, detained, and subsequently arraigned on a charge of conspiracy, stealing, and malicious damage of vessels worth $10 million. But then came a word of prophecy that eventually changed the narrative of the story of our brother, Minister Dandy Banigo. Hello and a very warm welcome. You're on to Heritage News, and this is God Did It. I am Atenode Inko Ogiga. Thanks for joining me. Now, the 25th of January 2022 might have started like just any other day for our brother Minister Dandy, but little did he know it was going to be the beginning of his ordeals. As the head of legal for a technical consultant to the Rivers State government on wreck clearing and removal from the waterways of Rivers State, the company impounded some vessels contravening government directives. The owners of the said vessels then petitioned the Commissioner of Police, accusing our brother and his colleagues of stealing and vandalizing the new working vessels. Minister Dandy and his colleagues were invited by the CP for questioning, but after an unfruitful conversation, they were detained at the state CID pending a confirmation of their claims of innocence. By this time, his wife and a friend, Barrister Gilbert Ohaka, were making moves to secure his release. Now, after spending days in detention and just when he thought he and the others will be released, they were escorted by heavily armed policemen who took them to court for arraignment on a charge of conspiracy, stealing and malicious damage of vessels worth about $10 million. Unfortunately, the magistrate deferred ruling on their bail application to the 7th of February 2022. This, of course, implied that our brother and his colleagues were going to be guests at the Port Harcourt Maximum Security Prison for close to 2 weeks as awaiting trial inmates. Notwithstanding, a word was sent to our senior pastor, who immediately directed that a legal team be put together, headed by Barrister Evelyn Asimie. Backed up with prayers, the team successfully perfected the bail application, and our brother was released alongside his colleagues after spending 5 days in prison. Minister Dandy Banigo admits that the experience was indeed traumatizing for him, especially for a crime he's totally innocent of. His turning point, however, came on Sunday, the 27th of March 2022, when our senior pastor, Reverend Larry Olusheye, gave a word of knowledge during his ministration, saying, "By this time tomorrow, we'll hear good news."
I don't know who you are, but I feel a prophetic mantle. By this time tomorrow, what is making you cry is going to make you smile. I dare you to release your faith in the house of God this Sunday morning, that by this time tomorrow, you will have a testimony.
Our brother held on to the word as his and believed same. Interestingly, the very next day, Monday, the 28th of March 2022, the matter was eventually struck out for want of diligent prosecution after several arguments from counsels in the matter. The prosecution, however, brought another charge, but this time our brother's name was divinely removed. Minister Dandy is extremely grateful to God and returns all the glory to him. What a beautiful testimony. Our God once again confirming the word of his servant, and this time in the life of our brother, Minister Dandy Banigo. Now, just like our brother, if you have a testimony and would like to share it, simply send an email to goddidit@hotrportharcourt.com. Once again, it's goddidit@hotrportharcourt.com. I am Atenode Inko Ogiga, and that's God Did It for today. Many thanks indeed for being a part of it. Heritage News continues shortly. Please to stay with us.